What's up, guys? My name is Caleb Amazing Me, and today, welcome back to another reaction video. It's been a while since I did one, reacting to another Llama Arts video. It's been forever since I watched Llama Arts videos on my channel. I mean, I watched all of her videos, trust me. And we'll be reacting to a creepy deep web story too. This is the second one. So I hope they make a clown story. I want one so bad. I want a clown story for them. I want one so bad. So anyway, we're going to get this started. 3, 2, 1, go. Let's watch some Llama Arts in so long on my channel. Let's go!
Save your money with Groupon.
No one freaking cares about the dumb ad.
Save your money with Groupon. It's crazy simple. I can buy all my beauty appointments even when my hands are busy.
No one cares about the dumb ad.
Now, some people gonna like this commercial for the wrong reasons. Download the...
What is this? I'm sorry. Something's going on.
App and save, Russell. Groupon. Stop it. Save your money with Groupon. It's... Stop it.
Can we stop with the dumb ad? Here we go. Let's go. All right. A creepy deep web story too. Let's go.
I was 26 years old, and I was unemployed.
Oh yeah, I also found out they're never ever gonna use Mr. Nightmare's audio. I'm really sad about that.
Feeling unfulfilled by the monotony of a job life, I decided I would try my hand at working from home. So my days and nights comprised me of surfing the internet for any jobs I could get. I was a big procrastinator, so more often than not, I'd stray away and waste time doing other things.
PewDiePie! My God, that's PewDiePie. That's PewDiePie. Oh my God. Dude, that's PewDiePie. T-Series sucks. T-Series does suck, guys. PewDiePie's awesome. That's PewDiePie.
I came across talk about the deep web.
That's
while I read
PewDiePie.
it. I felt amused by the people talking about it as if it was something
Is
so
that actually?
scary,
Yeah, it has
and
PewDiePie.
decided I'd look into it. It was stupid of me to go on it in the first place, but I made it even sillier by deciding to check it out.
That's a
late at
Llama
night.
Arts plushie.
It was
I hope they
about
make
2
one.
a.m.
I'll
and I
definitely
came
get
across
one.
a website where you could chat with someone anonymously. The person I got was a woman. She was in her early 20s and very pretty. She sat with her head in her hands, looking playful into the webcam while batting her eyes. I had no desire to turn my camera on and started our chat, thinking that while I didn't come across anything scary, I could befriend this pretty girl. It sounded like a better deal anyway. She told me to turn the camera on, but I ignored that request and tried to get her to talk. She finally did after some prodding, but I noticed how guarded she was. I also noticed how after every message I sent, her eyes would look off camera, either to her side or somewhere behind her computer. After a while, it started getting annoying, so I asked her if someone else was there with her.
What?
I want to see you first.
She said. Up until now, I'd been chatting while she'd
Okay, I
answered
feel
my
really
questions
scared right
verbally. I'm not that curious,
Don't be scared.
she said, laughing, this time looking behind the laptop again and making a face that seemed to indicate
Oh, God.
she was laughing at my expense.
Okay, turn that crap down.
Someone else. This is getting boring. It feels like I'm not just talking to you.
That's because you're not. You're talking to all of us.
Who else is there?
I don't feel good.
Turn your camera on.
Is this a joke?
Turn it on.
Oh, nope.
Okay, I'll be leaving now.
Turn on the camera.
Her laughter
Punch
was
the
almost
frickin'
piercing
screen.
right now.
Punch
There
it.
was nothing humorous about the
Punch
situation, yet she threw her head back with riotous laughter. I'd had enough and moved the cursor.
Punch
over
the
to turn
frickin'
chat
screen.
box off when I saw the cursor had jammed. The only
Punch
thing
it.
that was working was the chat box,
Oh,
and I still had access to the keyboard.
punch the frickin'
Turn the camera on, sweetie.
punch the
Her
frickin' screen.
gumdrop-filled voice was louder than before when I moved my gaze up to see her smiling toothfully at the camera. Her
Punch.
face still beautiful,
screen.
but the smile completely fake.
I don't care.
My
Get another
computer's
monitor.
crashed. I can't see the screen. Sorry.
Punch
I
it.
lied. I didn't want her to know I had no
Punch
option
the
but to
screen.
chat.
Run out of a door.
Her screen flashed before going blank. There was nothing there but a black screen. I felt relieved.
No, this is
Thinking that at
scary.
least I didn't need to talk to her while I tried
That
to figure
chick
out what happened to the
sucks.
screen. Just then,
Why?
a
That
chat
chick's
message
weird.
popped up.
She's evil.
Open the damn camera.
The aggressiveness in the message frightened me.
Punch the
Now,
freaking
fact
screen
that I
right
couldn't see
now.
her face while she
Punch
typed
it.
this made me feel nervous. I didn't dare reply back.
If I was the girl, I will punch that screen. I'll get another TV. Don't care. I feel scared.
The camera now.
I still didn't.
I'm not
think
doing anything.
There's no way anything good would be waiting for me if I did what she asked. The screen began flickering, as if a virus was causing
I don't feel
the
good.
computer to writhe in agony.
Do you want me to find you?
My heart raced.
Punch the freaking
She
screen.
knew where I was.
Do it.
I started typing.
Punch it.
Please stop bothering me.
Punch it.
Turn on the fucking camera.
Punch
I thought
it.
she was some kind of sadist.
She
Got her
is.
kicks by scaring unassuming
Don't know what that
people
is,
in
but
chat
she
rooms.
is. She's a lunatic.
So I obliged and turned the webcam on. I saw my frightened face staring into the screen.
I don't feel
Judging
good.
by my face, my attempts at looking tough were painfully unsuccessful. I asked around for the girl looking straight into the camera, telling her I did what she wanted and to stop hacking into my computer. There were several seconds of silence. I kept my stare directed to the little box that showed her camera feed.
Okay, this one. Stranger, open the dang camera, you...
But it was pitch black. I motioned into the camera in confusion, feeling as if she was messing with me now.
She is.
Then I saw another message.
Look here.
After a few seconds of staring at those words, I looked back at her camera, but my computer instantly malfunctioned, and I received another message.
Look here. Don't look up.
The chat was filled with nonsensical gibberish. She typed with such ferocious speed, my screen whirled away with her constant messages. I couldn't understand what was going on, but I didn't look up. My patience ran thin, and I wrote back, "What is this supposed to mean?" Her response came. I read only the letters in bold and shuddered. I looked back into her webcam, and I fell back into my chair, my eyes widening. She was back there. Only her face looked completely demented. She had a savage expression, devoid of emotion. But her eyes were almost popping out of their sockets, and she was huffing as if she had extreme amounts of pent-up rage. The way she looked directly into the camera made me feel she despised me with all of her being. There was no amusement there anymore. Her camera went blank again. Then the chat popped up. My heart stopped again. For a split second, there had been
She
the
up
same
there.
blackness.
She's up
Waiting
there.
for the lights to come back on. She wasn't alone anymore. There was a man next to her with a black mask on.
Looks like freaking
Movements other than look into the camera.
Pyramid Head.
The girl's neck creaked to her side. It looked like it was causing her pain. And then the lights went out again.
She dead.
The chat resumed. This time, I screamed in fright and fell off my chair. There was another man with them now. He was standing next to the girl with the original one on the other side. This man had the same mask on, but his hands were grasping the girl's shoulders. Even with the subpar quality of the webcam, I could see the
Bro.
force with which the man dug his hands into the girl. It looked like he could rip her in two. The girl, however, had a huge grin on her face. Her eyes were mad with glee, or so it looked. Her teeth were perfectly lined up as her mouth spread into that toothy grin, but I could see she was in pain. Even with the smallest sign of her smile fading, the man clenched his hands even tighter than before, which made her smile even wider. All three of them were shaking, as if it was extremely cold where they were. After a couple seconds, I realized they were shuddering, like trying to hold back laughter.
What are you laughing at?
I yelled into the screen. They didn't answer, and continued to tremor with concealed hilarity.
This is
What
scary.
is so damn funny?
I bellowed. They stopped shaking. Within a couple seconds, the screen went black again. When it turned back on, the man no longer grasped the girl's shoulder. Neither was she smiling. All three pointed into the camera. Upon a closer look, I understood that they weren't pointing at me. They were pointing behind me. I didn't need to look back.
No,
and see
don't.
myself in the
Don't.
webcam.
Run.
There was someone peeking from behind me.
Now.
It was another man in a mask.
Run.
And according to what I saw on my webcam, he was with me in my room,
Don't do
right
it.
behind me. I turned around quickly, but saw nothing where I had seen him in the
What
webcam.
is this?
I turned back towards the screen and, to my bewilderment, saw a third man in the girl's chat box. It was the same man I had just seen standing in my room. Now, all three had their hands on the girl and were gripping tight. The girl wasn't laughing anymore. She had a look of utter devastation. A tear was dropping from her eye. But it wasn't just a tear. It was blood trickling down her eye socket.
I knew
She
it.
then mouthed the words, "Help me." And the next second, she screamed as if her lungs were being ripped off as the screen went black. I immediately got up and pulled the plug out of my computer and backed out of the room. For a couple seconds, I swear I heard her screams, even though the computer was unplugged. The room went quiet, but I was too devastated to stay there and ran out of my house despite it being 3 a.m. I caught a cab and went over to my friends, who had to talk me down for an hour before I could be calmed. I returned back to my house with my friend a day later. Everything was the same. And after thoroughly checking around the house, we concluded that there was no one there, nor was there a sign of anyone ever having broken in. I've never gone back to the deep web. My friend suggested it might have been some prank by computer hackers, but the way that girl shrieked, the terror she had on her face, it convinced me she had been a victim herself. I had wondered if I had stayed on for longer, if I would have become a victim too. Could those men have found me? Was there really someone?
Someone's going to be right behind you. I know it.
There was nothing I could do.
In the end,
Because there was nothing concrete to report to the police. What I did do was throw the computer out and buy a new one.
yes.
There was no way I could even open it back up
Please.
after what happened.
Wow. My God. Okay, no one's behind me. Alright. I'm done. This is over now. This is my longest reaction cam ever. Okay. I'm done. I'm gonna be done watching this. Yeah, that was scary. I'm used to horror stories, but that was scary. I will never go on the deep web. Never. I will never do that. No. No. Okay. So, yeah, that's it. So, I'm leaving. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. Peace.